All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Zenless Zone Zero broadcast. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Today we are going to be progressing some of my characters. Last time we left off, I believe, we were sort of leveling up our Soldier 11 and our Qingyi and our Juyuan. Now we've got those leveled up. We've been doing some disk drive farming. And then after that, I'm going to be eyeing Nicole and Lucy for my first support to get to level 60. And after that, I'm just going to be farming for materials for their the next Internaut level up. So that's basically my plan. Yeah. And later on in the video, the live stream, we're going to be talking a little bit about patch 1.2 and what I specifically expect ZZZ's future direction, meta if you will, is going to go. So that's going to be a good time. Today, let's just get through some of the things that we need to take a picture of. Apparently there's a picture here. I don't know if you guys enjoy the event that's been going on with the pictures and stuff. I think it's a pretty low commitment sort of thing that you could just be walking around and doing. Quite nice, quite nice. Let me make the music a little bit louder for you guys. Settings, audio, music. Let's do something like that. I know in game it gets kind of loud, doesn't it? Hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend and is excited for the new 1.2 patch. Obviously, we've got a little bit more time to go. Light, welcome. Irashai. Qingyi is missing one piece to max out Qingyi. It's her 4th drive piece. What specifically are you looking for, actually, Light? What piece are you looking for? Also, welcome, Irashai. Hope you're doing well today. How's your day? How's your weekend? I didn't really get to build my Qingyi much. I've been farming a lot of swing jazzes a bit, I guess. Crit rate. Yeah. So from what I remember is that you wanted to go crit rate and crit damage. Right, and then after that, obviously the electric, which I don't really have right now. You know what? Let's go do that right now. Shockstar, Disco, electric. That is something we're looking for. Let's go get that right now. Storage, no, maps. Gotta go maps. To party. I'm so jealous of you. Crit rate? Oh, my crit rate isn't that good. I don't think it is, at least. Scallion, welcome. Irashai. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so I've been farming a lot of swing jazz because low-key almost all my characters can use swing jazz. So I've been just farming disc drives. And then I found one. Out of my 4 days of farming disc drives, I found one. I believe it's this one and this one. Specifically this one right here. Was a pretty decent one, I felt. You want to be aiming, but this one isn't that great because attack percent is better than attack stat. Yeah, but you know, today we don't have an electric. Let's go get an electric right now. Let's go get an electric right now. I believe I can orientation, right? So go to Shockstar. We want electric. So we're gonna be, you guys are probably gonna have this resource right here. Let me figure out what this resource is called so I can kind of show you guys right here. The tuning calibrator, right? So we're gonna have tuning calibrators. You kind of get these from you can buy it from Hollow Zero, the store, or you can get it through the association supplies. I'm not sure where exactly this is. Oh, I think this is where you buy it actually. Yeah, and you can basically tune to any element that you have, and you only get a limited amount of these, so you don't want to waste these. But because I'm not personally going to be farming for impact, I'm not going to be farming for this at all. At all. Like the only person that uses it is probably going to be Qingyi and Seth. Even Seth, it doesn't really need it that much. Yeah. I think I might as well. I'll just do it for you guys. Let's see. Let's do it together. Orientation. We're gonna be looking for. Wait. How do I do this? Ah, here we go. Electric damage bonus, and let's see what we get. How do we do it? Oh, I have to... I have to use this? Wait. What do I... How do I use this? It's a 2K in store, that's a lot. Yeah, if you haven't, if you've been saving it, then you can buy one. I saved that, that's why. But luckily, you know, like, it's not going anywhere, so eventually you'll get one too. No problemo. But I don't know how to activate this. I think this is it. Hey, yo, that's not bad. That's not too bad. That's not that. I mean, it's like it's not that bad. Okay, guys. We need amazing. If this would be amazing if we get crit or attack, crit rate, attack. I mean, honestly, anything's fine, but I would love to have crit rate or attack. Crit rate or attack. Let's go. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. If we get a defense, that's gonna be sad. I hope I don't get defense. Please don't give me a defense. Okay. Please don't give me defense. Please don't give me defense. Okay. Last one. Please don't give me defense. Okay. Alright, it is what it is. So this will be just a temporary piece, and then we will replace it later. But yeah. This one's not that great. HP. Defense. Yeah, I got 3 defenses. Unfortunate. But you know what? It's okay, because I'm not going to be farming for Shockstar Disco anytime soon. After I finish Swing Jazz, I'm going to be farming for I'm probably going to be farming for what was it? Hormone Punk or the crit one. Which one's the crit one? Woodpecker. It had so much potential. It's the gotcha. It's okay though. So wait, what are we sitting on? Yeah. Just a little bit more. If it would be, nothing we could do about it. Okay, so patch 1.2. Are you guys excited for patch 1.2? I am quite excited. Are you guys gonna roll in patch 1.2? Did I listen to it? I did, yeah. So out of in Requiem, I liked maybe 60% of the songs. In those 60% of the song, like I liked 60% of the songs, but I really liked maybe 30% of the songs. And the other 30% I didn't really like that much. It felt more like a live performance rather than a song that was edited and stuff. Yeah, I'm not rolling. I see. I wanted to give my thoughts on Caesar and Bernice. Let me get ready for this. You're going to his tour? I'm waiting for the price of his tickets to decrease. Right now, the price is... the price over the weekend I checked was 65. And now I checked today, the price is 52. My understanding is that until the best prices typically happen during the last 2 to 3 days. That's when prices really drop. So my goal is to check the prices, and if the prices drop to around $35, I'll probably buy a ticket. Because I know that the service costs to buy a ticket, the service fees and stuff like that is like another $10. So overall it'll be like 45 or something. But I'm more willing to pay 45 than willing to pay 60. So we'll see. I won't know until the end of October. I love Bernice, but I like someone more coming up. Nice. I personally, for me, am going to roll for Bernice, but I don't really want her. I want to lose the 50-50. That way I can guarantee a unit. And I'd feel a lot better. And I really want M6 Lucy, so it will also depend on that as well. Isn't that up there? Isn't that up where? Where is that up? Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw the kits for Caesar and Bernice, but I think it's really sort of interesting how the game is trying to progress. Let me get a notepad out and then write my ideas. Window application, window capture, notepad. Don't roll to lose, dude. What if you win it? Well, if I win it, I don't mind. I'll use her. Like I only see $60 for the second row high seats. Personally, for me, Scallion, I don't really care too much about like where I sit. I don't care if I'm like in the back or the corner, because I'm probably, yeah, I wouldn't care much. So I don't mind paying less for a spot that is kind of far away. Considering I've already seen Keshi 3 years ago. If I win it, I don't mind though, like, because then I can use it with my soldier, and I can start building an anomaly team. The main reasons why I want it. So let me write this. How do I increase font? Okay, so Caesar. So what is Caesar is a defense character, right? Physical defense character. And let me write some of her things that she does really well. From what I understand, she gives a 1000 attack boost based off of skilled with impact. I believe it's 1000 attack boost skilled with impact. And she also gives anti-interrupt shield. Make this bigger for you guys. So Caesar physical defense, right? Skill 1000 attack skilled with impact, anti-interrupt shield, and then I think she has a probably decent days potential. I think that's basically it for her. And then Bernice is a fire anomaly, and she has off-field fire. She gives off-field fire damage. What else does she give? Let me know if I missed anything. Because honestly, I think that's it. Pull up some patch notes. Okay, we're also gonna get 2 disk drive sets. Chaos Jazz, which gives you anomaly proficiency, fire and electric damage boost dealt by EX special attacks and assist attacks while off-field and shortly being switched in. Yeah, so basically I think all she does is off-field fire damage. I think that's it. Potential for disorder. Oh, I mean that's kind of given. Right. Okay, so this is kind of what we have right now. And I would say that this patch is kind of like a 1.2 patch is going to be a support patch. It's a lot of supporting characters for team comps that we already have or that we'll have in the future. So Bernice would work really well with fire units, right? With fire units, so like Lucy. Let me just type it works well with. We've got. I think that a big thing is going to be. Oh no, I didn't ping. Let me do that. Okay. What do you think about a stream where you rate people's accounts? I don't know if I would like to do something like that because I don't want people to feel bad if I'd be like, oh, this is not optimal. They know it's not optimal. Why, you know, if I tell them that's not optimal, I don't know if that feels good. Unless they're down for that, like, sort of criticism, or down for that, not criticism, but down for that sort of input. But I don't know if that's what people are interested in, actually. Okay, so characters, Bernice, right? Let's go back. So this one, Bernice is probably gonna work well with Lucy, of course. She's gonna work well with Piper. She's gonna work well with Jane Doe, right? She's gonna work well with Grace. And that's it. And Seth, I guess. I think a decent amount of people would be looking into ways to maximize their account damage. I mean, it could be, but most of the... I feel like the main thing though, Jerry, is that if people want damage, all they have to do is farm disk drives for like a week. And by the time they do that, they'll have like decent gear. I think more of the issue is how are you gonna allocate your resources, like your resin or your energy resource. Do you want to level up your traces? Do you want to level up your character? How about your W engine? And then there's disk drives. I think that is more of the bigger issue than saying, oh, you need to roll one more attack stat stuff. Which is why endgames are up to energy, right? Yeah. But once we get, I do agree though, Jerry, that once we get a little bit more into it, maybe like half a year into the game, I think it'd be more interesting to see how different people have progressed their accounts. Because right now there's a couple of different ways, right? So some people have Grace. So if they have Grace, then they've definitely went towards an electric route with like Anton, Anby, right? And they might have Nicole, Lucy. Some people went Disorder. They might have went Piper, Nekomata. They might have went Billy. They might have went Corrin. Some people went Piper, Corrin, and then maybe Billy. And there's people who went the Fire build with Soldier 11, Ben, and Lucy. Coleta, Ben, and Soldier 11. And then people who went the Juren route, people who went the Ellen route. There's also the Lycan route as well. Jane Doe, like there's a lot of different routes, and it'd be really interesting to see how they sort of progress their accounts. But I think there needs to be a little bit more time. Just a little bit more time. Jane, Grace, and Seth. Yeah, that's the electric combination. Sounds good. Seth will like decrease the anomaly res too, which is amazing. Yeah. But yeah, so for Bernice, she works with these characters, but Caesar is the really interesting one. Because Caesar does best, because of the anti-interrupt shield, she does best on characters that require a lot of time using basic attacks. So which are characters, right now, as of right now, which characters rely heavily on basic attacks? And we'll go ahead and list it out. Why didn't you grow a mustache? Tired of shaving every day? Yeah, I am a little tired of it. I'm a little tired. Maybe I'll shave it today or tomorrow. Or not. Who knows? Okay, so Caesar works with characters that use a lot of basic attacks, or even charging abilities. Characters like Billy, not so much, but Billy to an extent. Perhaps that way he can sort of continually keep shooting without having to move, right? Characters like potentially Corrin. Actually, not Corrin. Corrin does best during stun units. I would say yeah, Corrin would be good. You know, characters like Piper, Ellen, Qingyi. I'm gonna put Qingyi with an asterisk. Yeah, it would be the wrong element, but Qingyi also isn't too. I mean, it'd be nice if she has anti-interrupt shield, but I think that Qingyi she has better team comps with other characters. So Caesar, like Qingyi and Seth and Qingyi and like Juren, you know, Qingyi and another electric unit probably would be better than having a Caesar in there. So it does work, but I don't think it's going to be the optimal team. I think these are going to be the optimal characters to play Caesar with. I would even say that works well with Soldier 11 because Soldier 11 relies a lot on basic attacks, right? And so these are the people that would work well with Caesar. Now, because this is a support patch, I think the question really becomes like, what type of direction do you want to move your team towards? Most people who pull for Jane Doe probably went all out on Jane Doe. By the time Bernice comes around, they probably won't have enough to pull for Bernice until potentially like the end of like maybe the last few days of Bernice. Comes with force A rank and top. Oh. She works best with attackers. Yeah, she does. She does. Caesar has a bit more of a she covers a bigger niche. Has not a bigger niche. She covers a bigger array of different characters. So she's a little bit more universal, right? Which is good. The problem with her, in my personal opinion, is that a lot of these characters already have better teams. Like Ellen, Lycan, and Sokaku, right? Ellen, Lycan, and Sokaku are is the premier sort of ice team. You can replace Lycan with another stunner, or in my opinion, you can replace it with Nicole, and that would be much better than having a Caesar in there, because one of Ellen's weakest points is multiple enemies, because she hits single targets and she needs somebody to group everybody up. And so even though it works with Ellen, I'm going to put an asterisk saying that Ellen has a better team, right? Then we look at Billy, Corin, Piper, and it makes sense. Okay, so these characters make sense. And then Soldier 11. Does Soldier 11 have a better team? Soldier 11, Lucy, and then Ben or Coleta. If you put Caesar in there, she'll give a big attack buff, which is really awesome if you paired it with Lucy. Covers that daze potential, right? And gives an anti-interrupt shield. So I think that these are going to be the characters that... So if you have any of these characters, then Caesar might be an interesting option, I would say. An interesting option. The reason I didn't put Nekomata in there, even though Nekomata is also physical and also uses basic attacks, is because I personally feel like Nekomata is... I don't think she needs it. I feel like she's super... Her dash attacks and everything are like super... It's super nice. Like... She's so fast. I don't feel like she needs it. But you know what? I'll put it there anyway. Nekomata's best team relies on having some of the either physical unit or whatnot. So, you know, characters like Piper and Nekomata work out really well. You know, having Anomaly, Stun, Jando. Nekomata's an if. I'm not entirely sure this would be good. If you like these sort of playstyles, Caesar is the way to go. Bernice. Moving into Bernice. Oh, also, let me say, the A rank Anton and Piper, I think this is a trap. Unless you play Piper or Anton. Because, if you don't play Piper or Anton, getting Caesar is going to be pretty upsetting, I feel. Most likely you're not going to use Anton unless you're already invested in him. And then Piper, even though she's really great, I just don't like the idea of Anton there. I don't like Anton being there. I feel like the best way to approach, if you want to look for Caesar, like pull for Caesar, the best thing you can do is pull now try to get pull now. No, don't even pull now. You probably want Piper too, right? This is a hard banner to say. I think out of 1 to 10, I'd give this like a 6 out of 10. In terms of value, I think I would give this a 6 out of 10. Caesar is good, but these two characters are a little sus, and I don't think it's going to do too well. Piper doesn't really need too many how do you call it, copies to become really good. She just needs like M1 and I guess M1 and M2, really, that's it. And then after that, the rest is sort of like just, it's okay. It's okay. It's more like quality of life. It's nothing crazy. So if you want like M1, M2, you can go for Piper, M1, M2, and then after that get Caesar, and then you have a pretty decent physical comp. Piper, Caesar, maybe Lucy. Yeah, Piper, Caesar, Lucy. Attack buff, more attack buff, Piper spinning, anti-interrupt. I think it sounds pretty good. Yeah. Let's just change it to 7. It's not bad. Works with Soldier too. Now let's talk about Bernice. Bernice is a little bit more interesting because she has A ranks Nicole and Lucy in the banner. And I don't know if you guys know this, but in my personal opinion, I think that Nicole is the best support in the game as of right now, and will be the best support in the game for a majority of people. One of the best, if not the best, going into the next year. For 1 year, I can guarantee it, for 1 year life cycle, and in the 1 year ZZ life cycle, she's going to be up there as a unit that is incredibly amazing, because not until they create a character that kind of just does everything she does, but much better. The reason I say this is because she has defense shred, the only character at this moment with defense shred. And not just that, but even if another character with defense shred does come out, she has the amazing ability of grouping in enemies. And if you have M1, and it gets better, if you get M4, then the radius gets really big. And if you get M6, then now she's increasing the crit rate for burst DPSs. Because basically her M6 says, as her energy field is active, increased crit rate for anybody who's sort of attacking that monster in that energy field. She's going to be the de facto support for burst DPS, especially for ether units. So Nicole is amazing. Lucy's also pretty awesome too, because Lucy is the first character with minions that are doing damage over time. Her M2 is almost necessary, but once you get M2 and if you're somehow able to get M6, then her sort of damage potential goes off the chart. She becomes like a sub DPS, just like how strong Seth can be. So I think Lucy has a lot of potential as well. And so this banner is really packed extremely nicely for a lot of people, newcomers. I think for newcomers, this would be like one of the better banners to pull on. Bernice though doesn't really, I don't think she applies too much, or doesn't provide too much value except having off-field fire damage that will increase disorder. But other than that, I don't think there is much that she provides. Like, for example, Jane Doe, the reason why Jane Doe is so awesome is because she's the first character that is able to crit on her anomaly proc. She can that an assault proc from physical damage can proc crit, and that is a very unique ability that I don't know if other characters are going to have. And Bernice, if all she does is really, really strong fire damage, I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be a good, is going to be enough. Now, I don't know much about her yet, so I don't know what else does she do. That's kind of what I'm feeling about right now. But because of Nicole and Lucy, I'm actually going to give this banner a 9 out of 10. Especially for newer characters. I honestly, what I would suggest is people pull on Bernice's banner, not to get Bernice, but just to get Nicole and Lucy until soft pity, which is at around 74, I believe. So you can stop at like 70 pulls. Try to get some Nicoles and try to get some Lucys, because as of right now, I think they're going to be the de facto supports for these certain team comps. Even if a new fire support character or a new ether support character comes out, I still believe that Nicole and Lucy are going to have their unique identity for like a year and a half to a year. You don't accidentally want to pull Bernice. Well, I mean, yeah, it's I'm saying pull for Nicole and Lucy, but you know, if you get a Bernice, it's nice. If not, that's fine. If you're really worried, pull 50 rolls or 60 rolls, because you would have a very low chance, a very, very low chance of pulling a 5-star or S rank character. I think it's like a 0.03% chance or something, or a 6. Rates of an S rank character. 1.6%. No, 0.6%. 0.6%. Not even a 1%. You get a 0.6% that increases to 1.6%. So there's a, let's just round it up to 2. There's a 2% chance that you'll get a 5-star or S rank at 60 pulls. Yeah, you're saving. Yeah, if you want to save, go ahead and save. Patch 1.2 is going to be awesome for a lot of cool things, like you have 17 pulls. They're going to give 10 free, so that's pretty cool. The events right now, they have a bunch of events. All those events probably are going to give you like another 30 pulls, 30, 40 pulls every patch. If you want to know, like from Genshin Impact to Honkai Star Rail, the other MiHoYo games, every patch typically has about 50, if they're gracious, 50 to like maybe 45 to like 60 rolls, 45 to 60 rolls, depending on how nice they are and how mean they are. And so as a free-to-play player, that's what you can be expecting if you play all the events and you log in every day and all that stuff. So by the time patch 1.2 ends, you'll probably have around, yeah, basically, roughly, yep, you'll have enough. But how they do it is that they make, for people who buy the $5 monthly pass, you have enough to pull once per patch. You'll have around 80 pulls to pull once per patch. And if you lose 50-50, nothing you can do about it. For no spender, for free to play, you have enough pulls to almost pull for 1 per patch. And that means instead of having 80 pulls, you probably have around 60 or 70 pulls. You're always missing just a little bit more, That's kind of how they do it. So, yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good, light. I don't want to do Golden Week. It's a pain. So Golden Week, the Golden Week, the weapon, I still need to search it up. I don't know who the heck this weapon is for. I really don't know. I really don't know who this is for yet. I'm thinking this is for Bernice, because Bernice does a lot of EX special attacks. Right? But other than that, it's not really a great weapon. Yeah, it's right now it's for nobody. Golden Week has fun progression, but takes too long. It does. I agree. Well, I mean, so the good thing is that you can completely, if you want to, as long as you get the weapon, you could probably stop, right? If you really wanted to. In terms of for the rewards, you're probably missing like this one and this one, maybe 120. You're probably oh, I guess you'd be missing around like 2 rolls worth of stats. Make sure you get this. As long as you get this, you're good. This thing is very important. Helps you level up your traces from your abilities, your chips for your abilities from like 12 to 13. You need to use one of these. The hamster cage, that one you actually have to buy from the logistics shop. They refresh, I believe, every month. Every few days they refresh. Yeah, right here. They refresh every 14 days. I always buy it every 14 days. You could buy one. I don't buy any of this stuff. I just save everything and I just buy on this one. Oh wait, you guys can't even see it. Oh yeah, here you go. This tuning calibrator. And this guy right here. Oh, hamster cage. Oh yeah, hamster cage is for this. Sorry, I probably... It's this one. So if you want to level up your trace from like 11 to 12 or something like that, it requires a hamster cage. I think it goes up to 13. Does it go to 13 or 12? I think, oh, it says it goes up to 12. So going from 11 to 12, you need one of these things. Going from 10 to 11, you don't need it. Yeah. And you're gonna need one per, you know, that's a lot. That means for one character, you need 5 hamsters. That's quite a bit, I would say. So it's important to get them while you can. Get it while you can. You said that you were light. You said you were kind of at level 30 something. I really want something 36 between 45. 45. Oh, right here. Ah, the tuning calibrator. You wanted the tuning calibrator. Yeah, you can get one here. 45 for the tuning calibrator. Oh, you guys can't see. Hold up. Right here. The tuning calibrator. Yes. Right. I just want to do something that is like super fast. You know what? Nah. I've been having a lot of fun with the fire team, so we'll play with the fire one, even though it requires ice. We're gonna do a little bit of Hollow Zone, if you guys don't mind. And ask any questions if you guys have any. So I don't know if you guys know, but for the new 1.2 patch, they are going to be adding a TV-less Hollow Zone. So they're taking the TVs out of Hollow Zone, which is incredible. Can't wait for the monthly poll. Oh yeah. It's in 2 weeks. Super excited about that. Anyway, that was my take on 1.2. 1.2 has some amazing quality of life updates. Super excited about that. Characters, not so much really excited. More sort of, this patch is more of a support patch. So if you want to upgrade your supports, or if you want to invest in your supports, this patch would be the time to do so. Yep, and then the next patch is gonna be the interesting one with Yanagi. It's really loud. Oh my gosh. Is this still too loud? It's still kind of loud. I think it might be a little... Is it better now? Give me one notch more. Yeah. This guy keeps running away. Oh, you know what? You know what, guys? I don't have a weapon on Soldier 11. I don't have a weapon on Soldier 11. Hold up. Yeah, I didn't have a weapon. I felt something was off. I felt like it, but I just didn't know what. Now I know. I need to get another weapon, an attack weapon, because I have to keep switching. It's a little annoying, I would say. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I know for me, I am a big Lucy sucker, so I want Lucy. Like M6. I want M6 or M4. I'll even take M4. What? I don't mean it that way. I think that she's a really good unit. I always considered her higher than Sokaku. Annoying. But okay. I was looking a little bit. I don't know if you guys know this, but on YouTube, there, if you click on the Zenless Zone Zero game button, there is, it brings you to a page where there's a bunch of content, like videos and live streams that are happening right now for ZZZ. And I was looking at it this morning, and I was very surprised to see that there was very, like, little, I would say. There was only like, two. And so I'm kind of wondering, if you guys know this, let me, you know, if you guys know the answer, please let me know. But like, is there really anybody that streams ZZZ on YouTube? Does that exist? Like, kind of wondering about that. Yes. Can you check right now? Or I can check too if you don't want to, but can you check and to see if they play CCC right now, as of right now? Not right now. Yeah. I was like, there really isn't too many people. Excuse me, excuse me. That's so annoying. Oh. Oh my gosh, these guys keep flickering, man. Taku's up. Let's go, let's go. Oh, 14k. Let's 91k too on the heavy hit. Oh man, Lucy, amazing. I think she does almost as much damage as like a disorder proc from her EX special. It's pretty awesome. Oh, maybe it was a blaze proc. Who knows? You know, recently, Recently, I've changed a little bit of my schedule on my Twitch. So I stream Wednesdays. I used to stream Wednesdays and Fridays on Twitch, art. But as of last week, I've changed that. Now it is Wednesday, anything like just chatting or in real life or whatever it may be. And then Friday or the weekend will be another just chatting or in real life. The main goal is to have fun and to bring enjoyment to you guys, whatever it may be. Quizzes, whatever it may be. Puzzles. I don't know. Nice. And crit rate increases, dash increases, stun multiplier. I don't know. I'm like losing it, gaining it, losing it, gaining it. It's pretty funny. Oh, I love that damage. Set, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. How much damage did that do? 50k? Oh, we're gonna see how much damage Lucy does next time. Actually, we're gonna see it now. Alright, let's go. Oh, wow. It missed. That is brutal. $66k. Wow, that's massive actually. $66k. Really good burst. There's that burn. Let's get the attack increase here. And we'll burn. It would be awesome in the future to have a character that has like an execution ability. Like if they go behind, if they go like 10% of their HP, they get automatically executed. I think that'd be pretty interesting. $400 credits. That's what you're missing out on. But at least we only have to do it twice, right? So it's not a huge deal. Alright, let's go. Hopefully Ben takes a lot of the... What is this? Oh, special event? What? What? Huh?
私が今日ここに来たのはあなたの躍進ぶりを確かめるためだけじゃないわ。
What is this?
私の成長をあなたに見せるためでもある。レッド人選コーヒーケーキ。私はあなたのことを友だと思っている。いつか戦友と呼ぶ未来さえ。だからあなたには知ってほしい。今あなたの目の前に立っている11号は、私は前に一度鬼火隊長に宣言したことがある。でも彼は言った。それは誰かに何かを証明したがっているだけだと。
This is lore?
正直その意味するところはよく正体が習字で行うメンタルヘルスレポートで
Trigger says I'm the target of psychological report.
随分体調を心配させてしまったみたい。でも私は確実あなたは
You've been doing great.
だから自分自身を疑わなくていい。
ありがとう。あなたに認められるのは私にとって重要なことよ。あなたはパエトーンを目標にこれからも
Soldier 11 never stops getting stronger. She constantly surpasses herself as a fighter, but sometimes you can't help but hope that one day she'll realize that she does not need to prove anything. This will appear in your mini run scenarios like this. Oh, so you've gotten it before? I think this is the first time I've gotten it. I think this is a really neat touch. Oh, I have a feeling in the future. I have a feeling that in the future that there's going to be a support unit that comes out. Excuse me. There's going to be a support unit that comes out that will, when they're like afflicted with anomaly or shock or whatever, they will take increased damage. I think a character like that will come out. I haven't really had any supports with like damage increases due to anomaly effects. Please. Oh my god, I missed. Nice. Okay, I wonder how they're gonna do Hollow Zone without any TVs. That was one of the areas a lot of people said that'd be okay for them to have. They didn't have to have TVs. but I mean, like, they could leave TVs in there if they wanted to for Hollow Zone, but anywhere else they didn't like it. But man, I wonder.
的確な判
プロキスこの何ありがとう仲間おっと君勝負いやコインを作ってるのは
引き続きキュート列車
Defense.
費用対効果の
Fusion. Set this here. Ultimate damage increase. I like that. I like all of these actually. I messed up. Oh.
反撃する
I should have like incredibly high attack right now.
邪魔しないで
Oh, with all the crit rate increase. Oh, I love that.
敵に注意
治安官なめんなよ
火力支援
Nice. I like that. Awesome. So, updates about some recent events that have happened the past few days. The first thing is I finally received my Casio A158 watch that I bought 2 months ago, but got lost in shipment. And they said, "Hey, yeah, we can't find the package. Do you want me to cancel the order?" I'm like, "No, I want it." So I'm glad to finally have it now. It's a watch that came out in 1984. It's a very old retro style watch. I put it on, I'm like, dang, this brings me back. I just need to play some like 80s, 90s music, and I'm like, I'm in it, you know? I am in it. Another one? Wait, what is Soldier 11 has evoked Mindscape? What is this? After launching a dash attack counter, your character can follow up with certain attacks near the end of the combo chain. Oh wow, isn't that basically like an M6 or something like that? Oh, that's a big one. Oh, snap. Let's move straight to the end. There's gonna be a lot of burning that's gonna happen. Alright, let's go. Finish it ASAP. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Fire! Crit! Burn! Oh! Whoa, what the heck? I went straight to the end. Yo, that's so cool. What the heck? That is so cool. Oh. Boom. Oh my gosh. Insane. Incredibly insane. Awesome. I think we finished Hollow Zone. Just 2 runs, right? All we needed is 2 runs. That's it. And that gave us 400 more points, and those points are actually used here. What can you do with those 4 points? Well, you can buy these Bopon tickets as well as these materials. So all I have is money left. So probably next week, I guess. Yeah, the next 2 weeks, I don't really I don't think I really need to worry too much. Everything will just kind of get converted into Denny's. 1 Denny is 5,000. Wait, isn't that good? That is pretty good. I think we're just gonna farm these materials out really quick here. Yeah. All right. I like it. I like it. Hollow Zone is done. We gotta farm for certain materials. Specifically, I want to level up Nicole, so we'll go look at Nicole's materials. Actually, she's already met. She already has it. So next character would be Lucy. Yeah. Ice and Ether. Okay. Let's do it. Boom shakalaka. I think right now, TwitchCon is gonna be this weekend. Is TwitchCon? I think. I mean, if I'm wrong. Oh, so dead. Defense shred, crit increase. Just look at the detailed stats. 30% crit increase, crit rate increase, 25% crit damage increase. That's pretty awesome. That's like 80. Well, I need more crit damage, honestly. Somehow. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put on weapons on her. Oh, well. Awkward. Will I be able to finish on time is a question. Boom. Boom. I'm convinced that Nicole might do more damage than... Defense shred. Do as much damage as we can. I can't see. Bingo go, bingo go. So what's... If I had my weapon, she'd be multiple right now, but I want that defense shred just to be sure, you know? Bye. So how many do I need? 3, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 7? I think I need 7. Be a little bit nuts. I think 7. I need 7.
ごきげんよう。
私に
何かよ。私は高くつくわよ。
Can you do one more time?
何かお困りですか？番号148主演準備完了。
Should be so much faster now with my weapon. Three, 4. Defense shred, extra crit, explosion. I'm gonna save my ult. No, I need to use it. Okay. Come on, stun. Tanky guy. Defense shred. Go in. And now, oh! I love it. Good job. All right, so Hollow Zone is done. The 3 times boss battle thing is done. I'll do the last one later when I know what exactly I want to farm for. So really the only thing that's left is Internaut stuff. But like truly I don't really have much left, do I? Oh, we could do DMs actually. We could do DMs. I gotta finish Billy really quick. hope you guys have been doing your DMs. That's one of the ways to unlock new people to monitor your shop, which helps out a lot in getting specific tactical chips from them. Like for example, when you go to the Bangbu area right here, and you say, "Hey, I want Qingyi." If you get like max heart ranks with Qingyi, I want Qingyi, and Qingyi will be your employee and give you some tactical shock chips. So a very similar thing to different other characters. Yes. You go talk to Billy. Gotta talk to Billy. Anyone else for? Well, that is that. I think that because we've sort of finished everything we need to finish, I think this would be a great time to kind of react to some of interesting videos out there right now on Zenless Zone Zero. From what I understand is if we go here and then we go click on the video and then click on the game. Okay, so how do I this? Okay, kind of move it here a little bit. Also going to lower the in-game music. Okay. Window capture. Oh, that's really big. All right, so I don't know if you guys know, but this is excuse me. This is the Zenless Zone Zero tab. How do you access it? Basically, all you do is I'm not sure. Just type in Zenless Zone Zero, and then I don't know if there's a specific. You could like subscribe to it, but something that I just like doing is I just click a random ZZZ video, and I click on the browse game down here, and then it brings up all the things that are related to ZZZ. These are some of the live streams that are happening right now. And there are a bunch of other videos that have been released that have been sort of shown. So we can go ahead and check some of them out really quick. I want to check this person out, see what this person is doing.
If I get taken back to public security.
Looks like he's playing the story.
Make it through the night. The way things are, I better get the heck out of New Eridu pronto.
Oh, it's the buildings. Forgot that. I was like, what is this shark fin coming out of this bubble? Did we do it? Is the story over? S-Class. S-Club 7.
Well, this guy, his name is Rainier.
Good morning. You remember what day it is, right?
It's Monday. Today's the day we get that memory unit back.
I find it really enjoyable. I find it really enjoyable that people, even now, are still sort of experiencing the game at their own pace. I kind of want to see what his characters are like. Like how far are...
Along? What's this? My gosh. Bollocks, man. I double dodged that.
Looks like he's using Anby.
Wait, is
Oh, he's brand new.
doing it for?
Oh, not really. Wait, he already has this area unlocked?
Sometimes that's how I feel while playing. Nailed it.
Oh, no, no. No, he has characters. He has characters. Ah, yes. The classic combination of Lycan and Corrin. Ah, I remember that. It's so fun.
Stun him up. Break him.
You just got to
Why is
chapter
he not
3.
breaking, dude? I need damage.
Awesome,
output.
awesome.
Maximum.
You know what? Hey, hold up, hold up. Let me do this really quick.
You're 5 minutes early.
You're looking. How have you been?
How have you been doing, Rain?
Don't want to come on too strong.
I've been laying low these days, but Victoria
Let's
House
let's
has been
ask
taking
let's
care of
ask
me.
and see how he's
I'll be
doing right
back
now.
to my normal life soon.
How
Thank you both
are
for saving me.
you
I don't
enjoying
know how I'll ever
ZZ
repay
so
you.
far?
Don't say that. It's thanks to you we saved the airship.
Kirby, you're the only one who's here for a Clippy Roo. Also, my bed chapter, a chapter or CH. Hello, hello, dude.
Hello.
I'm really, I really hated it at first, and that might be because I suck at pulling wishes. I don't have Irish luck, even though I should. But it's grown on me. It really has grown on me, and not enough people play it. Just like Wuthering Waves, man. That's how I feel about it. What do you think of Triple Z?
Me?
Rain guy talks to Rain girl.
Oh, well,
Two rains in a pod. Two peas in a pod.
I enjoy it a lot.
I
The
wish
game
I
opens up
was that cool
once
though.
you
know?
finish story content.
Well, since it's you asking, I guess I don't have any reason to hide anything.
Do you guys think the game? Do you guys think that the game opens up once you finish story? I feel like the game is more liberating. You could just do. You don't feel like there's a. You don't have to. It's like get in and get out type of feeling. I enjoy it. I'm just gonna say I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy it a lot. It grows on you the more. No. How would I describe it? It grows on you.
She was 2 steps away from death's door.
So who's their employee?
I'm not sure. They never showed up. I only got a phone call telling me about the airship.
You enjoy it? It does grow on you, man. I think that's exactly what it is. Isak said the same thing.
Yeah.
CH stands for channel, my bed channel. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do you post like sleeping videos?
But I did overhear
I don't mean that
Their
like
main
sarcastic.
reason for taking the airship is to
Sleeping
get rid
video?
of Coleman. They also mentioned some
No.
sacrifice.
Nah.
Or is it like a bed review?
Sacrifice?
Or is it just a cool play
What
on
do you
words?
think they mean? Sorry, that's all I know. Oh yeah, I've got your thing here. It's all good. Thanks so much. Don't mention it. I'm just returning the favor, so I'm not charging this time.
Oh, look at that. No charge.
You're gonna investigate the memory unit next, right?
Dude, you totally
Guess
should
I'll
with
leave you
that.
to it then. I'm sure next time I see you, it'll be as a customer
With
at
that
the
channel
video
name,
store.
that's a missed opportunity. This is the sleepy game. That makes sense. Your bed is the Triple Z. It's sleeping. Okay, now we're on.
Oh,
right
he
on
already
that
got
because
it.
you're
He
so
got it
tired.
already.
How's the pasta snuzz? What kind of sauce did we have? Did you have any meat?
And as a friend, of course.
Dude, I gotta
Ultimate
check
random
this
play
channel
anytime.
out. Fuck, if I don't check it now, I won't. Now I'm curious. I'm checking your channel out. Go to channel.
Hello, hello.
Dude, 807. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
My
Welcome.
mission is to make complexity.
It's gonna be
clarity
a
and to ignite
a video on a
curiosity.
video
Dang, I
on a
got you.
video.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. A video in a video in a
Triple Z.
video.
You pulled Juju on last minute because.
Oh, he's
Fuck.
looking at
Oh,
my
and hi. Also, is that a gratuitous shot of Jane Doe's keister? It is. Respect.
You know, that character,
her.
the pink-haired character
Respect for the
actually has a
craft.
big importance later
Sorry.
on.
I'm
According to
moving.
1.2.
Dude, she just ditched me.
What kind of
Kirby, we
content
don't-
does this guy do?
We don't fuck around. We teleport right in. I'm not gonna go and open a door when I could just zip in.
He
there.
does like a bunch
Holy
of different
crazy.
he does a bunch of different games, it seems. Variety games? Does he do more lives than anything?
So, I hear you tried to find someone who who could crack the memory and get dragged into
Star
the
Rail.
matrix.
He does Chang
I'm
Li.
guessing it was Nicole who told you. It was a close call this time.
Acheron
Several of the
stuff.
cutting hairs almost hit the
ZZZ.
Very close.
Anyway, it feels like the city's been on edge lately, but maybe
Interesting.
it's because I'm always thinking about that monster.
Dude, that feels like Canada right now. I feel like since COVID, the Canadians like manners, respect for others. Everyone's on edge. Everyone's been on edge for years now, and I think it's just coming to a head. Every Tainari voice actor was a pet.
All right, I don't want to get copyrighted anymore. But if you guys want to check out Rainier,
No, don't. I thought it was just the
he does a
one.
lot of gacha games too. I just picked a random channel. He
And
seems
then
like a pretty
wasn't
chill
it
guy,
also Duluth
honestly.
Voice actor?
So yeah, if you guys like that, I'm gonna check out Lance to see what he's up to. I'm kind of curious, specifically like what type of people are streaming ZZZ.
Is it Nicole?
You're too modest. The cutting hairs highly recommended. Huh? Wait. How did you know it was the cutting hairs who introduced us?
I guess there weren't many choices, huh?
I knew it was Nicole who gave us away.
I mean,
This guy's also a bigger channel
there's
as
a lot of
well.
money we just
What does he
got,
do?
so-
Of course she wouldn't let you tell us it was her. She doesn't want
It's all got ZZZ, Genshin
Yeah,
stuff,
probably.
right? And then he also does.
They probably had to pay
What exactly does
Nicole a little bit. Is that what's happening right now?
You agree to accept the commission?
A lot of everything.
Well, now that we know the context, yeah, I guess we can trust it. The president is Colita, isn't it? Right now?
You wanna help?
That's awesome. People are still like enjoying the game. That is amazing. We see some like JP streamers as well and stuff. Good for them, good for them. Looking for like recommended channels at least. I watched a little bit of this, the 1.2 recap, and we can honestly look at through
Right, it's
this.
going to be very nice that we can now.
Is there any
as Phaethon.
like
Some interesting things that we can expect to see in this main story are, aside from meeting the Sons of Caledon, is that we will also be meeting a rival gang of Therans called the...
okay, let's start from the beginning.
So the ZENLESS Zone 0 Patch 1.2 livestream just ended, and in it they went over all the cool new things that we can expect to see when the update arrives. Now whether you missed it or you don't have time to rewatch it, I'll give you a quick rundown on everything that you missed in the stream. First things first though, the thing that I know you're all here for, the freebies, and that is going to be the redemption code Tour de Inferno.
I have this code on my guide videos. If you guys are kind of curious about that, you could just copy and paste it or just use it right here. Tour de Inferno.
Make sure you redeem this quickly.
300
as it only
polygrams.
lasts
Really
a
awesome.
day. So that's going to be until the 14th of September. But that is not the
Oh,
only
it's
thing
already
that is gonna
expired, perhaps. It already expired. I should take that
by
out.
then though, as there is also a Twitter event where you could win 10 master tapes. All you have to do to have a chance to win is you make sure you follow the ZENLESS Zone 0 Twitter 4 that we will be taking part in as Phaethon. Some interesting things that we can expect to see in this main story are, aside from meeting the Sons of Caledon, is that we will also be meeting a rival gang of Therans called the Vanquishers. Will they end up being a friend or a foe? Only time will tell. Otherwise, of course, we also can expect to see some new enemies, as well as uncovering the truth behind the previous overlord Pompey who has gone missing. Otherwise though, as expected from the drip marketing, we also had the banners listed for the patch, with the first being Caesar's banner and the second being Bernice's banner. We were also shown some gameplay for both of them. Caesar is essentially a character capable of parrying enemy attacks with her EX skill and counter-attacking to apply some debuffs to the enemies around her. She is also able to apply a shield to the team that obviously, aside from protecting you from taking damage, also gives the team an anti-interrupt effect. Meanwhile, Bernice is able to apply a special burning effect to enemies that linger even when she switches off-field. And then whenever a squadmate attacks this special burning enemy, they take afterburn damage, which is able to build up the fire anomaly even while Bernice is off-field. Now, these of course were very simple explanations for these two, so if you want full breakdowns of these characters and their kits as well as their signature wengeons, might I suggest that you subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified as soon in the story, as we saw him plenty of times. No information was shown about
Yo. This is lighter, by the way.
saw him plenty of times. No information
Lighter right here. That's a really cool power pose. Reminds me of like Nightwing from Batman. Nightwing? Yeah, Nightwing from Batman. So I believe he might be an A rank character. We won't know until patch 1.3. But it looks really cool. It's gonna be our honestly our first male character that isn't, yeah, our first male character. Lycan is male, but he's, yeah. he's a he's an animal. Billy, I don't know if Billy, oh actually no, I take that back. Seth is in there, but Seth is a humanoid, first humanoid. I don't know if Billy's a robot. Maybe Billy, if Billy isn't a robot, then he definitely would be the first one.
Information was shown about him or his kit though. Instead, we did get to see a new S-rank Bangbu, the Red Marcus, who attacks by riding in a big wheel and crashing it into the enemy, kind of similar to how Rocket Boo just straddles a rocket into the enemy. Man, these Bangbus are so cool. Those aren't the only new things though that will be introduced in patch 1.2, as there will also be a new Notorious Hunt stage and Expert Challenge stage as well. These are very likely going to drop the materials needed to raise Caesar and Bernice's core passives. But wait, there's more. There are also 2 new disc sets that both seem tailor-made for the new girls. Chaos Jazz boosts the anomaly proficiency on the 2-piece set, and on the 4-piece set, it increases fire damage as well as electric damage, and also EX skill damage specifically when the character is off-field. So this is pretty much tailor-made for Bernice. Meanwhile, Protopunk provides a buff to shields on the 2-piece set, and the 4-piece set increases the whole squad's damage by 15% when triggering a defensive assist or an evasive assist. So basically when you use one of the assist points to tag an ally in as you're about to be hit, which does seem...
So this one also goes into the effect where Caesar is providing a 1000 attack buff plus another 15% increased damage. So like she's going to be applying a lot of damage increase, honestly, for the team. I think it's kind of understated how much damage increase she's going to be providing. And I think that Caesar low-key, Caesar might be... They always, like MiHoYo always does this sort of thing where they put characters usually that are pretty good on banners that aren't that great. Like the 4-star banners aren't that great. And anytime when the banner is not that great, I'm always looking at it. I'm like, what if this is one of those characters where actually it's pretty good? I do think that Caesar will scale value-wise a lot better than Bernice. If you're playing an anomaly team, Bernice obviously would be better, no doubt. But like if you're not playing an anomaly team and you don't have Jane Doe or anything like that, and you're just starting to build anomaly, Caesar might be like something of interest for people who still has sort of gems if they want to roll. Something about it, it's very interesting.
Good for Caesar, but honestly pretty good for most other defenders as well, like Seth and Ben. Now, to help everyone farm for all of these new materials and discs, we can expect some double drop events to happen at some point throughout patch 1.2. But forget about all of these things though. Since we are in the outer ring, we're surrounded by biker gangs. That can only mean one thing. We're going to be able to ride bikes in the game. They heard people say that the TVs were boring and they went hard on the upgrades. This is likely just going to be for a specific part of the main story, I assume, but boy oh boy would I love to be able to race against others in like a Mario Kart-esque game mode. Otherwise though, that is going to be it for the main story. So now let's go over the various events that we can expect to see throughout patch 1.2. First off, we will be receiving a new set of combat commissions to test our metal in 1.2. But as for the first main type of event, it is going to start off with the Overlord's Feast, where we will help run a diner. Now this event is going to be very important as completing it will earn you a free Lucy, which I think everyone can definitely appreciate. Next up though, we have a new addition to
free Lucy would be amazing for those players who have like an M1 Lucy or an M0 Lucy, because M2 Lucy is when she just is so necessary to her kit. Like if you really, without M2, I don't think Lucy is a character. You need M2. I think that just opens up so much possibilities with her. Basically, when she does a chain attack, she gets cheer on buff. She doesn't have to use her EX special attack. So there's 2 ways to activate it instead of 1. And the chain attack happens quite often if you're stunning enemies.
the arcade. And honestly, it looks like an actual fully fledged roguelike game, complete with the ability to unlock other characters. So it's kind of like a gacha within a gacha, so it's like gachaception. There also appears to be a new Shiyu defense mode called the ambush node that references the typical disputed node, although this appears to be a one-time thing, so not like a rotator like the critical nodes. We will also have another event called Roaming the Ether, which looks to be similar to the Golden Camellia week, where Nicole will send us down into the TV world again to do her bidding. Otherwise, there will also be a puzzle event over at Howl's newsstand where we can earn polychromes and name cards to pimp out our profiles. And then of course, everyone's favorite store assistant Shell will return running another 1-for-1 convenience store. There will also be 2 login events where we can once again earn 10 encrypted tapes and 10 brew
10 free rolls
for simply just logging in for 7 days in a row.
Events,
Otherwise,
a bunch of 10 roll, a bunch of events that are going to give polychromes, I think like 3 or 4 of them, and then you have a bunch of leveling up materials all throughout the patch going into December. I think it's going to be a great time. So patch is going to come out in October to December. Yeah, basically.
For the events. Now, moving on to some other new implementations and quality of life adjustments, we have some things that I am sure everyone will be very pleased to hear. Firstly, if you have cleared a commission, but for whatever reason, you didn't claim all of the rewards during your exploration, you can now have Fairy go and get those rewards for you. Albeit, all you have to do is give Fairy a little bit of time to actually get them. Speaking of time though, I know not everyone always has time to dump all of their stamina, which is why it is going to be very nice that we can now sort of store stamina with these backup battery charges. Next is something really big though. It is a new mode called the Investigator Training Course, which is similar to the recent event of the immersive tactical drill we just had, where you can take part in various trials with specific conditions in play, and you even get to try out agents that you don't own. But the big thing is that once you complete these stages, this unlocks a sort of Pokemon daycare-like system, where you can leave an agent here to train and they will earn XP passively without any investment needed from you. Now, for those of you that hate the TV mode sections of the game, I have good news and great news. The good news is that animations will now be streamlined, so moving around will be faster as there's less delays.
No, there's less delay.
Squares, and the camera will no longer zoom in for every little minor event that happens. And as for the great news, for the Hollow Zero mode specifically, a Blitz mode will be added that lets you go straight to the battles and skip the TV sections entirely. This will speed up those weekly Hollow Zero runs by a lot. Next up is making the squad selection a lot nicer by allowing us to save squad presets to very quickly choose between a specific team that we want, and also giving us the option to deselect a Bangbu if for whatever reason you want to do that. And also in Shiyu defense, when enemy weaknesses flip-flop between the 2 sides very frequently, there will now be an option to just straight up switch the 2 teams from the 2 sides without having to go and manually select each agent every time. Now, this next one was alluded to a while back in the redo renovation talks, but in patch 1.2, when exploring on the overworld, you will now be able to switch freely.
So the freely switching part of different characters, I thought it was teased. I thought it was going to come out in patch 1.1, but I was wrong. I guess it came out in patch 1.2. I think that this is pretty awesome, being able to choose whichever character you want. It's kind of pulling from like Genshin Impact a bit. Kind of, you could think of it like HSR. It doesn't really matter who you're walking around with, honestly, right? So I think that'd be really awesome. I'm really excited actually for this whole like Outer Ring storyline and stuff, and I am kind of curious about how they're going to like this. Like, we're gonna finish the story pretty fast, right? And then we have like 2 weeks of just a small little mini events to level up our characters. I'm wondering if there will be enough content, even though there's so many events. Will there be enough? I wonder.
Between Belle and Weiss. But more importantly though, you will also have the chance to choose between Caesar and Bernice, assuming that you get them, of course. For now, it will only be limited to these 4 characters, but supposedly by patch 1.4, this feature will be available for all agents. And last but not least, we will also be able to freely change the time of the day at will to help get those specific commissions or trust events that are tied to specific times of the day. Now, that was pretty much it for the live stream, but this is your typical ZZZ news, so I will also mention that there is one other Twitter competition that was announced, and that is the selfie event, where 100 lucky participants will win a ZENLESS Zones.
I don't know if you guys have seen the selfie event, but on Twitter, I believe you can post a selfie and win some prizes if I think I don't know how they're gonna choose the best one, but if they choose the best one, that's how it's gonna be. Awesome, awesome. Other videos that are out there. Got some physics, whatever. We have some Jane Doe teams, a lot of Jane Doe stuff. And the new event. And so like this whole gaming tab on YouTube, I guess you can go from live. Oh, it's even more than I thought. Live into shorts, into let's plays, I guess, to the official channel. Also, it looks like it's auto-generated by YouTube too. Oh, maybe they don't even do it. Don't go in the hollows. I know. There's ether in the hollows. Bizarre creations. Even heritage of the old civilization. All precious treasures. But don't forget, there's also spatial disorder, monsters and mutants running apart, and ultimately a disaster that will swallow the world. They are not a place where ordinary people should go, so don't go in the hollows. Or at least don't go in alone. If you insist on getting into danger, go to New Eridu first, which is the city we're at. This city, where the good and the bad mix, has many people who need the hollows. Powerful, wealthy tycoons, gangs that stalk the streets, conspiracy nuts, and ruthless officials. Make your preparations there, find strong allies, and most importantly, find a proxy. Only they can guide the people out of the maze-like hollows. Good luck. I see. Yeah. Looks like a lot of the excitement on ZZZ has shifted to patch 1.2, obviously, with Bernice and Caesar. A lot of people, some people are saying that Caesar is not worth your pulls and it's going to be an easy skip. I honestly, I feel like I can't help but feel like she might be a little underrated, because she provides, well, if my news is correct, 1000 attack plus another 15% plus anti-interrupt is quite a lot. Don't you guys think? I feel like it's a lot. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So that's basically the ZZZ. The ZZZ. Game tab. You guys didn't know. And since we don't really have too much to do anymore, I think we'll probably end stream a little bit earlier today, unless you guys have any questions for me. How long till Jane Doe actually? Jane Doe has another 7 more days. So 7 days of chillin'. And then the patch drops. Not too bad. So next week Tuesday basically, right? And you know, there's this one thing, I want to talk about this a little bit. I saw on a YouTube channel talking about why gacha games have so much people and they make so much money. How like people like it's really expensive to get rolls, by the way. Really expensive to get rolls. Why is this loading? I am unsure. Oh, like look at this. Look at this. This is so expensive. $5 without the bonus doesn't even get you a roll. I mean 2 rolls. It gets you 1 roll. $5 is 1 roll. $15, because a roll is like 160, right? 980. divided by 160. It gets you 6 rolls for $15. Like these, like 30 rolls will get $30 will get you like 10 rolls, and effectively how much money would you have to pay to guarantee an S rank character is around like, I want to say $350 to $360 if you have the bonus. So it's really expensive to buy characters, right? So who the heck are buying the characters, and why is MiHoYo making so much money off of this game? The whales have the money to spend, really. They're dumping lots and lots of money in this game. But then, you know, that's totally fine, because like the way that games are sustained for these gacha games is that if there's a large whale audience, then it makes it more free to play for us, for many people who are free to play. Like, you might be strained on resources to pull on characters, but you don't really need the characters to beat the game. In fact, you can probably beat it with all the free characters. Gacha games sort of feed off of hype and FOMO if you're missing out. So, with that being said, there's a video that I watched saying that the reason why gacha games are so universally enjoyed by so many people is the low barrier of entry and the ease of access. Like, it's so easy to finish your like log in and log out type of thing, right? And you're always getting a constant stream of updates every few months, every few weeks. Not many games do that. Many games, as a live service game, usually want you to sort of they want you to buy certain things, but in this game you don't have to buy it. There's no like skins yet, at least. There's no skins yet. There is yeah, there isn't anything. So you can play it at your own time, which is awesome. Very low amount of time commitment. Some people got 3 jobs, 2 jobs. Some people got school, stress. They just get in, do a little bit of story, a little bit of fighting, and then log off after 15 minutes, maybe on the toilet. You know, who knows? And through that process, it's very easy to play this game. And I think nowadays, more so than not, at least like in the experience of my sort of friend group, is that they don't play gacha games, but I can see that they don't play games as much in general anymore. But if they were to play games, right, I can see if they may be interested in sort of like a gacha life, where it's just a chill experience. You know, usually when you are working 2-3 jobs, or you don't have time and you're focusing all your attention on jobs, typically you tend to have a little bit more disposable income than like a free-to-play player, right? Typically. So that means that it's easy for them to maybe I'll give you an example. Let's say Battle Pass, right? Battle Pass is $10, saves you about 15 to 20 days worth of farming for materials. So let's say you skip a few days on ZZZ because work or whatever, but you know, every day you make maybe another, you got like another $10-15 to spend every day extra. So 15 per day. You skip 5 days, but you save like $10, so you have $50 that you can kind of, even though you're working a lot, you kind of can spend on anything you want, whether it's food or whatnot. Then it might be like, hey, you know what, I'll buy the Battle Pass. $10 on the Battle Pass, save 15 days worth of experience, and you know, you're not really behind, or you get ahead, whatever it may be. The structure, I think, is quite nice. MiHoYo is basically kind of saying, hey, yeah, if you want to support us and support the game, consider buying a $5 subscription, or if you want to, you know, get more materials to level up your characters that you also love, how about giving us $10 for it? That'd be awesome. And so because of that, this sort of game works out quite well, I'd say. All right. Okay, so this is sort of going to be my plan for next week for those of you all who are interested. Next week is not going to be a ZZZ game. Because this event okay, it depends. If 1.2 patch comes out on Monday before I stream, then I'll definitely be streaming that. But if not, I think I'm going to be trying out a different game. I might be playing some Deadlock or some Mario or whatever it may be. I will be playing a different game to fill in the time. Because as of right now, I don't think I really have too much to do anymore, honestly. Get in, get out. So, maybe Wuthering Waves? I don't know. I haven't played Wuthering Waves in a long time. Even Genshin. Who knows? But until then, I think we'll go ahead and end stream a little bit early. But I appreciate you guys stopping by and chatting with me. And yeah. Hope to see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it.